Thank you. It is wonderful to be here and excellent to see so many faces, new and people that have been involved with LexTran for many years. We are extremely excited to be here and very grateful for the support and everybody to be here to celebrate our grand opening of this new headquarters for LexTran. The idea and concept of this building was many years in the making, and many of you have been involved much longer than I have. And I feel like I maybe carried the ball just 1 yard and everybody else got it 99 yards down the field. So very appreciative of everyone's support and getting us to where we are. Thank you to our Thank you to our current and former board members, many of whom are here today, for their vision and support in taking this project from idea to reality. I see our current members, Jeff Fugate, Malcolm Ratchford, Rick Chrisman, George Ward, Dr. Augusta Julian, Marcy Kruger-Sidebottom, Christian Motley, and our previous board members, Catherine Leslie, Tyrone Tyra, Ann Render, George Miller, Rhonda Strauss, and Vice Mayor Steve Kay. If there's anybody else here, my vision is not great, as my staff knows, so if I didn't see you, I apologize. Senator McConnell's office, Ethan Witt is here. Joe Furman from Congressman Andy Bars. We're appreciative of you all being here as well. We broke ground at this site in December of 2014 and had a wonderful construction team, design build team. AECom from Scott Rhodes was our owner's project manager. Messer Construction did an excellent job. Dave Lambert, as our project manager, has been our support and rock over the past couple months. Sherman Carter Barnhart, CMTA engineers, maintenance design group, Paladin, and many, many of the other subcontractors who, put a hammer in, turned a screwdriver. We're grateful for all the people who worked to be a part of this project who can't be here today. Construction proceeded very smoothly, on time, and on budget. I'd like to now introduce formally our chairman of the LexTran Board of Directors, Jeff Fugate, who'll say a few words. Thank you, Jeff.
All right, well, I just want to echo all the things that Carrie shared. I'm Jeff Fugate, had the pleasure of being chair of the LexTran board for the last couple of years, which means that much like Carrie, I kind of got to walk into a project that was underway, partially because this thing started, let's see, Mary Beth told me that they were selected for this in 2011, I think. So long time coming, but we're really glad to be here. And so one of the great things that I've got to watch as board chair is a staff that has managed to get the buses out on time every day while also dealing with a construction project. And anybody who's ever remodeled their kitchen understands that you might as well quit your job while you try to manage the contractors, right? So big thanks goes to Mike Nagy who's the maintenance director and maintenance staff. It's really been point with getting the planning done on the building, along with James Reynolds, the facility manager. Big thanks to Keith and Nikki, who were on the finance and the procurement side of things. This thing was not easy to finance, nor was it easy to procure. It was a pretty complicated deal, and they really stepped up while continuing to do the day-to-day operations and stuff. Tracy Sewell, the operations manager, and of course our general manager and assistant general manager, Carrie and Jill, wherever Jill ran off to. So a huge thanks to the staff at LexTran. They've been great, very professional in all of this, and this is what we have to show for it. And we have with us today Dr. Yvette Taylor, all the way from Atlanta, who's made that always popular Atlanta-Lexington flight. And so I'd like to introduce Dr. Taylor.
Well, good morning, everyone. And congratulations on the grand opening of your new admin maintenance facility. So on behalf of the Secretary of the U.S. Secretary of Department of Transportation, Secretary Fox, and our acting administrator, Carolyn Flowers, congratulations on this major accomplishment. I think you all have heard groundbreaking happened in 2014, and here we are 2 years later, getting ready to open a brand new, beautiful facility. So to your exemplary leadership, Carrie, Butler, to all of the local officials, also to the Congressman and Senator's office, thank you for your partnership, for your vision, and for LexTran's perseverance. They never, ever gave up. And I can recall walking through the old facility under the leadership of Rocky Burke many years ago. and it was devastating, devastating. And I went back and I talked about that facility, not only in Atlanta, but also in Washington, D.C., and said they need help. And so from that, I just applaud the fact that this project, valued at $26 million, $11 million came from the federal government. So we're very proud to have invested those dollars into your beautiful new facility. And not only this facility, but we also apply your effort in going green, your zero-emission electric buses. Again, the federal government has partnered and invested $6 million in your new buses. Hopefully we'll soon be here this summer and you will see those up and down on the streets. So again, we just want to extend our very best congratulations to you. One of my staff members who have worked diligently with LexTran, David Powell, was unfortunately not able to be here, but he had a quote that he shared with me, and he said, "I want you to know that this project has been the best managed facility project since he has joined the Federal Transit Administration." And he's not only worked in the southeastern region, but also out of Seattle, Washington on the West Coast. So I commend you for building a facility, but also doing it in the most effective and efficient way. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much for that. I wanted to now introduce Vice Mayor Steve Kay, who would like to say a few words. Thank you.
Thanks, Carrie, and good morning, everybody. It's great to see such a big crowd out here. And I know so many of you and the various entities that you represent. What that suggests to me is that everybody understands how important LexTran is for the city. It's always a pleasure to bring greetings from the city. The mayor could not be here this morning, but I bring greetings on his behalf. Councilmember Brown can speak for the rest of the council when he has his opportunity. But I did want to mention a couple things and why, while it's always a pleasure for me to represent the city, this is a special pleasure because, as Carrie mentioned, I served on this board for 3 years before I got elected to council. So I saw the workings kind of day in and day out. How important LexTran is for the entire city, especially for our workforce, but for the entire city. I also saw the beginnings of this project. So that was 7 years ago. And we thought it would happen a lot sooner. We hoped it would, but there were many hitches along the way. But it's really exciting not only to see a new facility, but a new facility that is so striking and a significant addition to both the whole community and to the north side of Lexington. So my congratulations to everybody who did all of the heavy lifting over the many years to make this possible. And and I look forward to many more years of LexTran serving the community so effectively. Thank you.
And last, but certainly not least, is our 1st District Councilman, James Brown.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to be here today for this illustrious ribbon cutting ceremony. It was just a few months ago that I was down the road at the YMCA's ribbon cutting ceremony, and I remarked that the only thing better than a renovation is getting a completely brand new building, and that's what we have here today. This beautiful state-of-the-art facility and the coming improvements to the intersection and pedestrian walkway is a welcome enhancement to this corridor. This new facility will not only provide much needed amenities for the LexTran employees and staff, for example, the centralized parking area, the fitness room, and the locker room area. It'll also give LexTran the ability to expand operations in the maintenance capacity here at this center, which I think it has tripled the maintenance capacity. This also sets the stage for LexTran to continue to grow and improve their processes and services as we move forward in the future. I've taken a few mid-construction tours, and I've already identified a couple of my favorite areas in the building. One being the community room, which I plan to utilize here in the coming future. One is I think it's the nap room. Maybe I'll plan on utilizing that as well. And Carrie's office, which also has a nice view of the whole layout. So Congratulations on this completed project, and thank you LexTran for continuing to provide a much-needed service to our community. Thank you.
Thank you again to the community and Fayette County residents. We would not be here without you, and we're very proud and honored to serve you each and every day. I'm proud of our 186 operations, maintenance, and administrative staff who have a new home away from home, and our increased productivity and service reliability that we'll be able to provide to the community for this new building. We're also proud to have been a part of the North Lime neighborhood and glad for our new neighbors at the Hope Center and the other businesses on this side of town. This space is beautiful and amazing. It also has a number of environmental features. It was designed to be a LEED certified building, environmental sustainability, reduced energy consumption with a smaller environmental footprint. We have stormwater retention drainage features here on the bioswale that you see out front. We've had tremendous and excellent support from all levels of government, Federal Transit Administration, our local leaders at LFUCG, the Urban County Council, and of course our Metropolitan Planning Organization. We're grateful for that. Thank you very much. As our city continues to grow, we are ready to serve and provide even better service to the community. So thank you again. I want to call Jill Barnett up for a second. We'll do a official grand opening.
Thank you all. Like Carrie said, thank you so much for coming today. It's amazing to see all of these faces here to join us and celebrate this amazing accomplishment. In just a few moments, we hope you will come inside. We have coffee, donuts, and pastries, and we will give a tour starting at approximately 10:45. But before we do that, we would like to cut the ribbon. So if I may ask Commerce Lexington staff to join us up here, as well as all LexTran staff that are down, LexTran board members, both past and present, and anyone representing an elected official. Please join us up here and we'll cut the ribbon. May I also call any Commerce Lexington ambassadors that are with us today? Commerce Lexington ambassadors, please join us for the ribbon cutting. Everybody, don't be shy for a minute. How does this generally work, Mark?
Sparkle.
Very good.